to this for the 6 and 9. Working hardest day I can. Trying to be really useful. Or working as a team. Thomas and Shima, Wahaji, around the world. They will have adventures, the adventures beyond sodor.
It was early in the morning at Titmus Sheds. All of the engines were puffing off for the day to do their work for today. They don't want to disappoint the back controller. However, when Emmett was about to puff out of the shed, he saw Neil and James. However, he overheard what they were talking about. You know, said Neil, I miss going around the world with Thomas. Ever since he left to see China and like that other stuff when I was on Sodor, it kind of made me a bit jealous, except not with him. James sighed well. You know something? I wish I can go around the world. Like, after hearing Thomas going around the world with you, sounds really epic. I just wish I could do a thing like that, said James. Hello. What's this about going around the world with Thomas? Said Edward. Oh, hey, Edward. Hey, Edward, they said. What's the matter with you two? He asked. Well, I'm kind of a bit jealous of Thomas because, well, we don't go around the world with him anymore. And I'm jealous because I don't get to see the world. Like, I'm always stuck on Sodor beside the mainland. Edward felt sorry for the two engines, but he did look up to them. Well, it's not every day you go around the world, is it? So, of course, Thomas Shimawachi may be gone, but I'll say this to you two. One day it will happen. James and Neil were surprised by Edward's words. Do you know when? Asked James. No, said Edward, but one day I am sure your dream will come true. Well, I must be off to Elf for my Bernstein. Bye now. Never puffed away. James and Neil were surprised what Edward said. We could have some luck in that. We could act if I could throw something. I'm not sure he could get mad at us or wet us. Fair point. You know, we should get on with our work. Agreed, said James. Let's go. And the two engines puffed off to do their work. And of course, they were busy. James and Neil may be jealous of Thomas and Shimmer Raji going around the world, but they still continue their jobs on the railway, being very busy. Even the rest of the engines were busy with their trains too. All the Fat Control's engines may be busy a lot since the other three went on the world, but they still kept the railway running. Express coming through! Even Gordon with the express. Later that day, Neil and James were busy shunting in the shunting yards, shunting coaches and trucks. James, I'm very surprised to see you shunting trucks and coaches in the yard, said Neil. Of course, the Fat Control said, even though Gordon said 10 engines don't shunt, and with Thomas and the other two around the world, I know I have to shunt trains. Even though the world is quite busy, except the other three left. You know, I think Ed was right. One day it could happen. But at the same time, I keep getting a feeling it won't. Said James. Everything Ed says, like if ever gives advice, pretty much always happens. Because if Ed said to those, then Ed said it could happen to us. But at the same time, you could have a point. Rest is hope, said James. Just then, a workman came over. I got news from the yard manager. The factory wants you two to go to Titman's Sheds and meet up with the other engines who stay at Titman's Sheds. There's a meeting going on for those engines like you. Well, on our way, said Nia. Indeed, said James. They were uncoupled and left for Titman's Sheds. At Titman's Shed, the rest of the engines were there. Soon, the others arrived. Are we late? They asked. No, you're not, said Edward. That's a good thing, said Neil, and Neil puffed away to Rebecca's. Oh, did the fire controller say why we're being caught here? No, said Emily. It could be another meeting about the other tree going around the world and what we'll be doing, said Toby. That's a fair point, said Rebecca. Of course, said Percy. Maybe he's going to send a strong, big engine around the world. Instead, like me. Don't get so fairly gone. We just have to listen to what the fire control needs to say. Here he comes, said Percy. And he did. Fire control walked over to the sheds. Hello, engines, he said. Now, of course, we're having another meeting at the sheds. Now, as you all know, Thomas and Shima Rajiv had gone around the world, which you all know by now. However, they're in India at the moment. However, I have decided to make some changes. The engines were surprised. Do you mean changes to the railway, sir? Said Henry. Well, that's for another meeting, Henry. Anyways, I mean about the mission of them going around the world. However, I have decided to change some switches. However, Thomas will be still going around the world, but Ashima Rajiv won't be going around the world. The engines were surprised. What do you mean, sir? Said Emily. Well, said the fire controller, instead, well, I'm not sure does Ashima Rajiv know those other railways they're going to, and it could be a bit hard for them. Of course, Thomas may not be to some of them, but still, I have made some few changes that two other engines will go around the world. James and Neil were hoping to be them. Now, Ashima Rajiv will come back to Sodor in a couple of days. Well, probably after when two engines will leave in Sodor. Now, if you're wondering what Ashima Rajiv will be doing when they get back when two other engines are around the world, I will be discussing that when we have the firm meeting without two of you. The engines were wondering who it would be. Now, as for the position I am in, I am now going to reveal who will be going around the world with Thomas. The engines will pair. For starters, I have decided that Nia should go around the world. Because she's been around the world with Thomas, and as best as she goes. Nia was pleased. Thank you, sir, said Nia. You're most likely welcome. However, a tender engine will be going. The tender engines, will pair. I know I won't be going. I'm too old to see the world, said Edward. I may be too big. The factory told me probably needs help with the goods work. Look, I probably need to stay here as well to help with other work. I have to stay here as well. I'm kind of like a newcomer, I suppose. I only came last year. The fat control will pick me, of course. Don't you have the express to run? Said James. Another engine could do that. At least I can show my strength around the world. Besides, my brother, one Scotsman, went round the world. Oh, really? What countries? Asked Henry. Well, he went to America, Germany, and Australia. If he can do that, I can do the same. The tender engine that'll be going around the world will be Gordon. Didn't know it was going to be him. James! What? Said Gordon. James couldn't believe his eyes. Me, sir? Of course, said the Fat Controller. I've decided that with Tom's new going around the world, I thought we'd better pretend the engine goes around the world. And I've decided that you could be the only option. Probably the only tender engine. So, what do you say, James? Yeah, would you like to go around the world? The two engines looked at each other, and then they looked at Edward. Go for it, said Edward, whispering to them. We would like to, sir, they both said. Excellent. I'll make the arrangements. The Fat Controller. I will tell you later on where you be. Oh yeah, I also forgot. Your first stop will be India. However, you only there for one day. Because, well, you're going to another country next day. But however, the controller of the Indian Railway, which I think her name is Shalabala, I think she would tell you where we're going to next. In fact, she walked away. Yes, sir, they said. I'm sorry, Gordon. Did the fire controller make a big, strong engine like, me? Said James cheekily. Gordon was cross. Besides, the express and people. Or you know, what other engines the fire controller have. This made Gordon feel a bit better. You know, James, you have a fair point. The Express need a strong engine like me for the job. Oh yes, said Fire Control. I also forgot to mention, you'll be leaving for India tomorrow. Okay, they said. I hope he doesn't do any more shouting. I don't know, he didn't hear that one. He's not in the car, said James. Oh, that's good then. Anyway, congratulations, you two. Well, Edward, we thank you for that advice you gave us this boy. Yes, thank you. I think I don't need to thank you, you two. Just Top and Hat needs to thank you. He's the one who picked you two to go around the world. Well, anyways, I suppose we should all get back to work. And then later on get some sleep. Indeed, and James puffed away, including Neil. Why are you gonna feel you told the Fat Control they want to go around the world, Edward? I didn't do it. Top of my hat, just picked them. I suppose we go back to work. Indeed. And the engine started off. However, later that night was the last night that James and Neil were going to be in Timber's sheds. For now, of course. So, you excited for tomorrow? Asked the engines. Oh yeah, said James. This is going to be my first time going around the world. And my first time being around the world with Thomas again, said Neil. Well, get some good sleep, you two, said Edward. Okay, said two engines, and everybody went to sleep. Soon it was the next day that James and Neil were ready to head to India. Goodbye, you two, said the Fat Controller, and I wish you good luck seeing the world. And also, so you could ask Thomas how he's getting on. We'll probably like to know. Yeah, said the engine. And tell Shimo Rajiv if you want or can or will. We'll be waiting for them when they come. Okay, they said. And so we'd like to thank you for what you did last night. Or meeting, whichever. But yeah. If it wasn't for you, we'd probably never see the world. Fat Controller. Well, Thomas needs to help around the world. He can't go on his own this time. Of course not, said the two engines. Soon, Frankie unloaded them to the ships. James tender, said Percy. Thank you, said James. Thank you for putting us on the boat. Emily and Percy did puff up beside Edward, of course. Gordon was behind Edward. Good luck, you two, said Flight Controller. Goodbye, everyone, they said. Goodbye, said everyone. And the boat to India was out of sight. Waiting back up to them, said the Flight Controller. The Flight Controller looked at the engines. Neil has gone around the world before Thomas, so she would know what to do, and I'm sure Thomas and Neil would give James advice about seeing the world. However, I know she and Rajiv are not going back today, but I don't know, like a few days, I guess. But for now, we will have to do the work on your own, including other engines as well. Rebecca, you can stay in James' berth for now. Okay, sir, said Rebecca. Rebecca puffed away, including the other engines. Back to work, everyone, said the Flight Controller. Edward, take me back to Naford. I got some arrangements to make for the other two engines when they come back. Right away, sir. Edward does look at the sea. I know they were like seeing the world. But I just know it, said Edward to himself. And Edward puffed away. And Edward just watched as the sea goes, as James and Neil head round the world to India. However, we already know some of the adventures they had so far, and of course there'll be more on the way soon. However, how do Ashima and Rajiv come back to Sodor? Well, that's a story for another day.